welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley, and I spent a lot of money on books while I was overseas, which probably wasn't the wisest idea. So, I was in San Diego for literally 2 months, and I didn't buy a single book in San Diego, so I thought I need to fix this. When I was in LAX, ready to fly out, I bought 4 books. Those books were as follows. The first 2 were You Need More Sleep and I Need My Mummy, and these are books from cats, but actually by this guy called Francesco Marculiano, and he did such books as I Could Pee on This and I Could Chew on This, which are poems from cats and dogs. I Need My Mummy is poems from kittens, and then You Need More Sleep is just advice from cats. And I started reading You Need More Sleep, and that was really good, but then I fell asleep while I was reading it. Coincidence? I think not. I also bought Diary of an Oxygen Thief by Anonymous, and I read this one. It's about this guy who gets burnt after being burned by several women, and he's just complaining about it. I don't know, it's whatever floats your boat. I did not personally enjoy this. And the last book that I bought in California was Frog Music by Emma Donoghue. It's set in San Francisco, which I did visit, in 1876, which I did not visit. And there's a murder. Her friend, who is a French burlesque dancer, is solving her murder. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool, sign me up. So I signed up, haven't read it yet. So I went to Orlando, and the resort that I was staying at had a library kind of thing, but it was a book swap, and anyway, so I borrowed a book from there knowing this is really bad. I knew that I wouldn't be able to finish it while I was in Florida. But, you can take it with you, so it's fine. That book is Ink and Bone by Rachel King. It's about, the Great Library of Alexandria, in a world where it was never destroyed or something. So, my next stop after Florida was Washington, D.C. It was really cool. I stayed in Virginia. That's not the point here. Actually, nowhere near the point. I went to the Smithsonian Museum of American History, amongst others, and this book was there, and it's Alexander Hamilton American by Richard Brookhiser. It's not the biography that's famous, that one's by Ron Chernow, but this one was $5 in the museum bookshop, so I was yeah, okay, I'll buy it then. Once I left DC, I headed up to Philadelphia, and while I was there, I went to the Moody Museum. It's an anatomical specimen museum in the heart of Philadelphia, and because I am a total freaking nerd, and I love that stuff, I was I have to visit, and let me tell you, I thought it was worth it. That's not the point here. The point here is that I bought a book in the gift shop called Dr. Mutter's Marvels. Dr. Mutter was this genius innovator, medical innovator, and so it's got all that, and it's also got all these things. Now I think I mentioned that I was sick while I was in Philadelphia, so I wasn't thinking straight, and I got lost on my way to a museum, and while I was getting lost, I found a bookshop called the Book Corner in Philadelphia, and it's this really cute place. Cats in the bookstore! Yeah, so I went inside, and I thought it was just a really small place, but then I found the back room. Wow, paperbacks were only $2. So the next 2 books, because I limited myself, the next 2 books I got for $2 each, and they are Red Rising by Pierce Brown, which I don't think I own, but I had a moment of self-doubt, so I'm just gonna check. Did not own this, but now I do. So I got Red Rising by Pierce Brown, and a book that I've wanted to buy for ages, but never bought because I could never find it in the edition that I wanted. I'm very picky. And that is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This one's set in 1945 Barcelona it's about a bookshop, I believe. Apparently it's one of the best books ever written. Everyone loves New York City, right? I really did enjoy New York City. Did a lot of things. I saw a lot of stuff. I saw Hamilton. But I also had a very bad day while I was there, and I want to talk about it. It was just it was a really bad day, and the thing that caused the really bad day happened right outside of Barnes & Noble. Long story short, I had to wash my hands with soap several times, and there was a bathroom in the Barnes & Noble, and so I just sort of went in. It was my first Barnes & Noble experience in America, and I I bought some books. So, these 2 books I handpicked. I limited myself, but I still wanted to like splurge because I was having a bad day. So, the books that I bought were The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan, which I'd already read, but I wanted it in hardcover. And this one came with a letter from Apollo to Zeus. So really I had to buy it, didn't I? I also bought the Barnes & Noble leatherbound edition of A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. And the Wrinkle in Time movie was actually like one of my favourite movies as a kid, and it's so hard to find. And I wanted the book for a while, but then it was like a series. This one is just, it's the first 3 books, so it doesn't have the last 2, but I think I can survive because look at how goddamn gorgeous this edition is. And the last place that I bought books was Boston. To make it even better, these 3 books, I've read them. I've read every single one of them. Read all 3. Go me. I am awesome. The first book that I bought was The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West, which I've had my eye on Goodreads for a while, but never like bought. And it was $10, so I was like, sign me up. And I bought it. The next book I've also had my eye on for a while, and that is Bright Lights, Dark Nights by Stephen Emond. I've read Happy Face and Wintertown by Stephen Emond, and I really enjoyed them. So when he was coming out with this, I was like, sign me up. And that was like 2 years ago, and I never bought it, so I bought it now. The last book that I bought in the United States was Spelled by Betsy Shah. Oh my god. I loved this. It's like a Wizard of Oz reimagining, and the main character, Dorothea, is a princess. At the start I thought it was going to be tacky, but ended up like not being tacky at all. I recommend this. And the sequel doesn't come out until February 2017. I couldn't wait. So that was my US book haul. Yeah, they're the books that I bought in America and had to find space to bring them home with. I managed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them in the comments down below. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!